planting amaryllis bulbs in soil. I have a little bit of a different take on it because we actually grow amaryllis as a cut flower at our farm down in California. So we plant them around the beginning to mid-October, and then we will have a season basically from mid to the end of November through about February. Cool thing about amaryllis is they are actually kind of considered an indoor plant. The bulbs that I will be planting today are a little bit smaller than what you'll normally see at a garden center or even like Home Depot or something like that. The normal sizes that you'll see are usually anywhere between 24 to 45 centimeters. What I'm going to be planting today are more closer to like 7 to 20 centimeters. The bigger the bulb, the more blooms you're going to get. So the smaller bulbs that I have are going to probably produce like one stem. And then I've got some bigger ones that are actually, now if you notice the size difference, the bigger ones you're gonna be seeing more blooms from. So you'll be seeing anywhere between 2 to 3 blooms on this bigger one and maybe 1 or 2, maybe 2 out of the smaller ones. I'm planting these for a couple different reasons. I'm going to plant some just in containers so I can enjoy them at home or maybe even give them as gifts. And then I'm also going to plant some just in containers by themselves, and I'm going to reuse those to show how you can use them in like floral type plant arrangements. So there's 2 different ways you can plant them. You can plant them either in soil in like a container that has like good drainage in it, or you can plant them in water with pebbles. Today I'm just going to show you the soil planting. So again, containers that are important is a well drainage container so that they can actually have some drainage for the soil. I'm going to use potting soil to plant these. I will show you how much. You don't need a lot of potting soil at the bottom of the container, and I'll also show you how to plant the bulbs so that they don't really need. So amaryllis bulbs don't really need much more soil than they call it the shoulder. So they kind of want the shoulder to stick out of the dirt. So I'll show you how basically you're just going to put the root of the bulb inside the soil, and then just put a little extra layer of soil or rocks or moss below, and then you just let the rest of it grow. So I just wanted to show, I just want just enough soil so that the bulb sits at the top. So I'm going to add a little bit more because I do want the bulb to sit kind of at the top of the container, so the shoulder is a little bit above the normal part of the container. So I'll add some more soil, but you don't need a lot to start out with. So I'm going to continue filling all of these containers with soil, but I did want to, and then I will add the bulbs in as we go later. When I play in dirt, as I call it. So again, these are like smaller containers, and I have got like a bigger bulb that will just fit perfectly in here. And the bulb needs to just kind of rest in the soil, and I'm just gonna place it in here. Now a lot of bulbs that you get from the garden center, you'll see a lot of roots on there. These don't have a lot of root system yet, but they will still grow roots as they put them in. So I'm gonna just kind of place them, just kind of nest it in there. And then just add a little bit of soil around the edge. Again, you don't want to have too much. And the reason why I put an extra little layer of soil on there is because it just kind of helps hold the bulb in place. Because when they grow, they do move. And some of these can get pretty, because especially the bigger bulbs can get pretty heavy as they grow. And so I just want it to have like a sturdy little, now I don't want to push it too far in. You can leave it just like this with the soil in there and just let it grow. You just water in a little bit, just a very small amount, water it in, and then you don't actually, like, you just let it sit. And then once you start seeing actual like greens and foliage coming out, then you will start to water it like once a week. But again, in the beginning, you just water it in a little bit, and then you let it sit in a nice, sunny kind of cool place inside your home somewhere. I'm actually gonna be placing these here in the greenhouse because they're nice and sunny and they're actually kind of cool. But they should do really well in there. If you decide that you don't want to just have the soil, you can put some moss around it, some stones around it. So I'm going to show you both. I'm going to go ahead on these two. They're just like a single bulb inside a terracotta pot. Again, they have good drainage. And I'm going to just go ahead and put a little bit of moss around the edge just for more aesthetic purposes than anything. It doesn't need it, but I just like the way that it looks. So I'm just going to add a little bit of moss. Just these two pots. They have some beautiful moss around them to make them look all nestled in. And again, I will just add a little bit of water and then I will put them out and let them do their thing. So I'm going to use the smaller bulbs and put like 3 in one container. I think they should fit in there. There will be a little bit snug, but I think they'll fit nicely, and that'll be kind of cool to have because there's not as many blooms on a smaller one, so the container will have more blooms. So it's okay if the bulbs touch each other a little bit. That's not going to bother them. I've got 3 bulbs kind of nestled in here, just side by side. They should fit fine. I'm going to put a little bit of soil over them. Another thing you can use is decorative stones. I do have some turquoise little decorative stones. I'm going to go ahead and kind of sprinkle around these particular ones, just to give it a little different twist. I love terracotta and turquoise together, so I think it'll be really pretty. So this one I'm going to add some raw stones. How fun is that? That's just fun. Again, it gives it this color that, you know, even if you put it in your home somewhere, it's going to be a pretty color. The variety that I'm using is called Benefica, which is a burgundy Christmas red kind of cranberry look. It's beautiful, and I'm just doing one variety. There's a lot of different varieties out there you can use. Now, there are different bloom times. Normal bloom times with amaryllis is when you plant them. It's about anywhere between 6 to 12 weeks bloom time. You can literally plant the same type of bulbs at the same time, and 2 different things will bloom at 2 different times. Part of that is some of the amaryllis bulbs actually come from the south, like Peru or South America. Those ones you will find bloom faster than the ones from like the Netherlands. Right now it's the middle of October. Actually, it's the end of October. So if you want bloom time during the holiday season, planting towards the end of October is usually the best time. You're gonna see blooms usually around the holiday season. The cool thing about amaryllis is it doesn't really matter what time of winter they bloom because they just create this beautiful color and life in your home. And they're just kind of fun to watch grow, to be honest. Another fun container is to do like a rectangular type container, which is kind of fun because you can put, you know, 3 or 4 different and just line them up, and that's fun for a long, narrow space. So here's the roots. If you have the roots in there, you just kind of place them underneath the soil and then just make sure they're under the soil. Not fun. There's 3 of them. That should be fun to watch. See how they're just kind of nestled in there. Again, most of the bulb is exposed. I just kind of tuck some moss in there, and I'll just lightly water it, and then I'll set them out. Keep as much of the bulb exposed as possible, and then let them do their thing. I'm gonna plant the rest of these with I have a few bulbs left over. And what I'm gonna do is with these smaller bulbs, I'm gonna plant them all in like a bigger container. Bigger containers, again, they have drainage holes in them. But the reason why I'm planting them in there is because I'm gonna use them for a later project. I wanted to show you that this one already has like a blossom coming out of it. So this is probably gonna be a little bit of an early bloomer. I'm gonna plant it anyway, but I just wanted to show that some of them may already have a flower coming out of it. I had a really good time planting these. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and also like the video, share it with other people. I love doing what I do. I'm very excited to grow flowers, plant things. We have a family farm in Washington and California. So I get to be able to share some of the things that we do as a farm, but also other things like designing flowers, Nicolette's Inspirations channel. Again, thank you for watching, and I will give you an update when these start to bloom.